Hello, and how are you? Hey, friends. Welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shen, a.k.a. coming to you live. Hey, we got a friend out there already, so hop in. Glad you're tuning in. All right, today's Tuesday, November the 1st. Happy birthday shout outs coming out. Just a happy day to all of y'all. And now, a happy birthday shout outs going out to Jeanette Brackensick and, or Janet Brackensick and Steve. Steve M. Thomas. That's who it is. So without further ado, hey, Steve. Hey, Jeanette. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So happy birthday, I must say. You're 1 year older today, so happy birthday to you, I say. I said, hey, Jeanette. Hey, Steve. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. Why, that's another trip around the sun that you made. I hope you're enjoying your special day because, well, it's your happy birthday day today. Your happy birthday day today. All right. How about them Shem Show likers? Them folks that like love, just care about and spread the love on the Shin Show. Yeah, how about Jennifer Williams Crum, Sherry Williams Divine, Diana Gray, Martin Kelly, a.k.a. Smiley, Ken and Becky Tackett, Savann Murphy Beason, Diana Gray, Diane Lentz, Jamie O'Driscoll, Linda A. Nash, Lori Moore, a.k.a. Lori Taylor, a.k.a. Thumper, and Bev Evans, a.k.a. Smiles for Miles. And actually, I put that in there, but that's not her real a.k.a. So I just that's what I tagged her, Smiles for Miles. Anyway, and then there's that sweet sunny day girl, aka Rachel, who's my tune-in pal on the Shin Show. Alrighty then. Let's see here. What do we got going on with it? Hey, Lori, there she is. It's Thumpity Thumper on the show. I said Thumpity Thumper. Here she is on the show. How you doing, girl? I'm glad to see you tuning in. I am. Beautiful day out there today. Went over to the shop who is going to be sponsoring our weather forecast for today. That would be Helping Hands Thrift Shop and Foster Care Closet, located at 416 South 5th Street, St. Charles, Missouri. Yeah, I went over to the shop today to see Bev, and well, let me tell you, things are not looking good over there. Shop's closed down for about a week or so. Might be a little longer because of the extensive repairs that they're having to do over there. I tell you, they're going to have to dig up and brace up the floor, concrete floor, and jack it up so that they can replace the plumbing pipe underneath because it was a old cast iron pipe and it has been there for a long time, corroded and rotted, and well, it died and it burst a leak. And when it burst a leak, well, next thing you know, you got a stinky place in the whole building. So they're closed down. The smoke shop next door is closed down. The Hun Chinese place is closed down. And so just remember, they'll be closed down for a week, but they will be reopening. They're remodeling inside, redoing, redecorating, restocking, and getting back into the business side of things. On account, well, that Bev, she sure is a sweetheart. She just can't go on without seeing them kids with clothes and coats and shoes and stuff like that because, well, they need them and she's got them. And so she's always willing to give them. That's what Helping Hands Thrift Shop and Foster Care Closet is all about. All right. Stop on in. Say hi to Bev or Tim. Say, hey, Shenandoah sent you. And you're sure to get an upbeat smile because, hey, that's the discount I get when I go. I get my 100% discount on a smile. I get a hug too out of the deal, but that's because of advertising. So y'all may not get the hug, but you'll get the smile for sure. All right, hey, we had a 74-degree day today. It's only 68 out there now, but it was 74 degrees. Winds weren't blowing too much. It was nice, nice. That's why I went out for a little ride. Went down to see if the deer were still down here in the old McDonnell Douglas playpen down there, but they're not there no more. Or if they was, the barley grass is so high you couldn't tell if they were there, because whatever they used to plant there, they're not planting no more. So it's kind of all weeds, and you couldn't tell if the deer were in there or not. All right. Well, that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump on over to the forecast for the remainder of the day. That'd be right. The remainder of the day, the forecast, and what you say. All right. Well, we're getting there. All right.
Hello.
Hello. Roommate just popped in on the show. I said you just popped in, and I was talking about to the people on the show because I'm on the air. All right, here we go. For the remainder of the day, mostly clear skies overnight. Low temperatures of 46 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be light and variable. South to southeast at 4 miles per hour. Hey, Carol Netgav and Carol Donovan both are loving the show. They're on right now. They're saying, "We love the show. We love the show." So I'm glad to see it. Both of them, Carol Metcalf and Carol Donovan. We're going to add them to the list here. Wake up. Comma, Carol Metcalf. Correct. You have. Nat Big. Correct that. Nat Vig. Correct that. Spell that. N-A-T. V. Choose to. Backspace. Comma, Carol Donovan. Go to sleep. There you go. Sorry about that. Had to add those names in for the Shen Show shout outs. Of course. All right. Anyway, so that being said, the winds are going to be light and variable south to southeast at 4 miles per hour. Then for Wednesday, November the 2nd, sunny skies, high temperatures around 76 degrees Fahrenheit. Another beautiful day for me, for sure. Winds will be south at 5 to 10 miles per hour, and then mostly clear skies overnight. Low temperatures of 53 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be light and variable south at 6 miles per hour. And then Thursday, November the 3rd, intervals of clouds and sunshine. High temperatures of 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds south at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies during the evening will give way to cloudy skies overnight. Low temperatures of 62 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for the 4th, November the 4th, Ashley's birthday, my daughter's birthday. Partly cloudy skies, high temperatures around 78 degrees Fahrenheit, winds south at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And then rain showers in the evening will evolve into a more steady rain overnight. Low temperatures of 58 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south to southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Chances of rain, 90% rainfall near a half of an inch. Tell you what, that rain is accumulating though. Looked at some drainage ditches while coming up around the deer side of the out back down there on the old Mow Bottom Road. And I was like, water's coming up, seep water. You can see it in the runoff ditches. So it's getting there. Now the river doesn't look high at all. It looks kind of low, but The seat ditches are full, so that's kind of weird. Anyway, for Saturday, November the 5th, light rain in the morning, scattered thunderstorms in the afternoon. High temperatures of 61 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south to southwest at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Chances of rain 70%. Higher wind gusts are quite possible. Mainly clear skies overnight. Low temperatures of 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be south to southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Then for our fifth and final day of our 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area, Sunday, November the 6th, mainly sunny skies with high temperatures of 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then clear skies overnight, low temperatures of 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be light and variable southeast at about 6 miles per hour. And that, my friends, is your 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. Let's see. Okay. Darn. It was nice. Yes, it was nice. It was no bamble. No bamble. Bamble. Okay, you'll have to fill me in on that one. Yes, it was. It was very nice. You mean you didn't go and ramble, bamble down the roads? I did. Got to loosen my load trying to hit that road. I had 7 girls on my mind. 2 that want to stone me, 1 that wants to own me. Once she's a friend of mine. I take it easy, take it easy. I don't let the sound of my own wheels drive me crazy. We may win, we may lose, but we'll never pass this way again. I don't know. We may lose and we may win, but we won't never pass this way again. So take it easy. Woo, woo. All right, I'm just ad libbing because I don't remember the whole song. I didn't pull up no lyrics. I just ad lib. That's a problem. That's why if I'm ever going karaoke, I get mixed up because I always add my own words to the songs unless I pull up the lyrics. And then there you go. Because I'm a rambling man. Don't mess around with any old rambling man. Let's get strung out from the highway. Song lyrics, turn the page. On a long and lonesome highway, east of Omaha, you can listen to the engines moan out is one night song. You can think about the woman or the girl you knew the night before, but your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do when you're riding 16 hours and there's nothing much to do and you don't feel much like riding. You just wish the trip was through. So here I am on the road again. There I am upon stage. Here I go, playing star again. There I go, turn the page. Well, you walk into a restaurant, strung out from the road. You feel the eyes upon you, and as you're shaking off the cold, you pretend it doesn't bother you, but you just want to explode. Most of them, you can't hear them talk, and other times you can. All the same old cliches. Is that a woman or a man? And you always seem to be outnumbered, and you don't dare make a stand. Here I am on the road again. There I am up on stage. Here I go, playing star again. There I go, turn the page. Out there in the spotlight, you're a million miles away. Every ounce of energy you're trying to give away as the sweat pours off your body, like the music that you play later in the evening as you lie awake in bed with the echoes from the amplifiers ringing in your head. You smoke today's last cigarette. Remember what you said, and here I am on the road again. There I am up on stage. Here I go playing star again. There I go. Turn the page. Here I am on the road again. There I go up on stage. Here I am playing star again. There I go. There I go. All right. All right, Lori, we'll check you later. Thanks for tuning in for the short that you did. So glad you were here for the time you were. You know, that's really funny because see, I thought all this stuff was more shown later on during the program, the chat, but nope, it didn't it doesn't show up later on whenever you do a playback, and you can't see it. So I just don't get it. I just don't get it. But anyway, that being said, let's see. What are we going to do? Yeah. What's going on hereabouts in town? That's what we should talk about. Today is Monday, though, isn't it? No, today is, October. This is Tuesday, the 1st. That's right. Tuesday, Woosty, the 1st of the month. Tuesday, Woosty, 1st of the month. Get over button, dead, low, bum, bum, dee, line, hit up, ba 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 dee, ba ba, bum, 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 dee, dee, do, 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 Hey, you know what? Hey, how about would you like to become your own brewer? Brew your own beer from home? We tried it once a long time ago, but we used corks. Corks in the bottle, and as that yeast fermented and put the bubbles in the beer, well, out blew the corks in the middle of the night, and boy, you could hear. They were downstairs in the basement, right directly under the floor of my room, and those corks would pop and hit that ceiling, which would jump me like a broom. I'd heard it a banging and a popping all over the floor, and I didn't know what it was until the next morning when we went down and checked out the beer. All the corks were popped out from year to year. So anyway, hey, that's how you brew your own brew. Well, looks like Frenchtown is going to teach you how. That's right. On the 5th, I think is what they said there. Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, I learned to homebrew on November and the 5th. So don't forget, get down to Frenchtown. There's got to be a place. The Grain Father at Frenchtown. We got 2 pictures. Oh, yeah. Frenchtown Grain Father. So come on down and learn how to homebrew at the Grain Father restaurant. Well, actually, not restaurant, but brewery. Yeah, buddy. Noon o'clock. Come on down. Join us on the patio at Good News Brewing. Good News Brewing is Frenchtown for a free home brewing demonstration. It's located at 1121 North 2nd Street, right here in St. Charles, Missouri, 63301. So come on down. We'll be brewing a simple amber ale using some specialty grains, some malt extract, and hops grown at the first Missouri State Capitol historic site. The event starts at noon, and when we will fire up the kettle and show you the step by step process of home brewing. So don't forget to come on down to 1121 North 2nd Street, St. Charles, Missouri, 63301. The Good News Brewery in Frenchtown. All right, alrighty then. Wow, that sounds like something interesting. Might go and do that myself. Might go and do it. Might go and be there. Could try a chance it. It might be something neat there. Could go and do it. Might be something neat there. Could go, could be, could try to see. Good. Christmas traditions, opening day, November the 25th. So that's throwing it way back in the month there, but that's when my roommate's planning on being out. And hopefully we got a new one in by then. Frontier Park, 500 South Riverside Drive, St. Charles, Missouri, 63301. For nearly a half century, St. Charles Christmas traditions has helped create cherished memories for the young and young at heart, with a unique blend of storytelling, history, and fairy tale whimsy. Visitors are transported to a whole world of Yuletide nostalgia where reindeer fly, Victorian killers share a cheerful tune, and sugar plum fairies dance in your heads. Yes, that's right. As we enter our 48th season, your favorite legendary characters and a merry band of Yuletide personalities look forward to making your season brighter as the quantity decoration or decorated historic district provides the perfect backdrop. Opening day is at 12 noon to 9 p.m. and that will be on November the 25th. Oops. Hold on. All right. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to sneeze and blow your ears out. Friday. Friday, November the 25th, starting at noon, running to 9 p.m. downtown Main Street here in St. Charles, Missouri. I think that's pretty much it for the day. I mean, Celebration of Lights are going to be opening out in O'Fallon, but they charge. So, getting prepared for your Gingerbread Village competitions. Well, that's right. Gingerbread Village is going to open on November the 25th, reoccurring weekly on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday until December the 18th, 2022. That's on Main Street here in St. Charles, Missouri. Now, it is free, and contestants are welcome to start getting yourselves ready. Main Street Church at 116 North Main Street, St. Charles, Missouri, 63301. Free to the public and see below. Reoccurring on weekday on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Each year, talented artists submit unique confectionery creations to be voted on by guests and visitors. Stop by 116 North Main Street during these St. Charles Christmas traditions. Opening day will be 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Friday, Got something stuck in my throat and it just ain't working. Opening day will be 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Fridays will be 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Saturdays will be 12 noon to 9 p.m. And Sundays from 12 noon to 5 p.m. Village is closed December 18th at 5 p.m. Then this year is Small Town Christmas, the theme. The theme this year is Small Town Christmas. So there you go. Gingerbread Village. Try to get in on the action if you can. And I think that's it. That's all we got going on. Yeah. Yep. St. Charles Christmas tradition still kicking it up every weekend. All right. That was all they needed to announce. Trump won. Who are you and how did you end up on the suggested videos? Hey, I must be somebody spectacular to end up on the suggested videos. Been out here for a long time, Trump supporter for a long time. Uh, Actually, a mega supporter, not necessarily Trump. Whoever has a chance to become a mega president, that means, make America great again. That's what we need. He just so happened to be the right guy at the right time in the right position. But that's right. This is Shenandoah Briscoe, and so glad you tuned into the Shen Show. All right. All right. Yeah. Mega. Make America great again. It's a it's a whole new phrase. It should be a whole new party. Now the problem is we can't separate it and we call it a brand new party, because if we did, we'd cut the Republican vote and the mega vote in half, and the Democrats would win. So not gonna happen. We don't want that. Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture. Read my lips. No new taxes. There you go. All right, all right. So glad you tuned in over there. Uh, Trump won. Okay, cool. I'm on the preferred list because I've been out here for years and years and years. Well, maybe 5 or 6 years. Show used to be called Hello and How Are You? Now it's The Shen Show. All right. All right, let's see what else we got going on. Well, that was what's going on here in St. Charles City for the weekend, or for the week, or this month, basically. Got some other stuff going on. But you know me, if it's a paid for event, I generally don't advertise it because, hey, I'm on the slide. I'm on the slip. I'm on the freebie. I like it free. If I can get it free, I like it that way. I would do another song, but my throat is all gone wrong. So it looks like it's time to tell a story for the kids. So, hey, kids, it's time to jump up on the couch or jump up on the bed, wherever it is you rest your sleepy little head. Because, well, TV Grandpa is about to tell you a bedtime story. What's this? Halloween stories. That's a day late and $1 short. Fairy tales, fairy tales, fairy little Shaka, fairy little Shaka, fairy tales, fairy tales. The 100-knot bamboo tree, the prince in the dragon skin, the little princess summary, a little mouse who was a princess. We'll go that one. Okay, kiddos, are we ready? Well, let's hold on just a second. Let's go back and see what they had up for bedtime stories. The Beaver and the Wolf, Sophia the Dog, the Orange Boys in Shakespeare Garden, Little Boy with a Slingshot Dot, Reason Behind Nature's, the Reason Behind Nature's Creations, The Prince Who Doesn't, The Unhappy Big Fish. All right, yeah, we'll go back one. Let's see. Oh, well, that's not fair. Try that. The mouse who was a princess. Okay, kids, are y'all prepared, all comfortable, and all ready for bed? Oh, good. All right, Leroy and Oliver and Willow, and here we go. Once upon a time, there was an old farmer who lived in a village with his 3 sons. All 3 of them were young and handsome. The farmer was proud of his sons, and once he bought once he thought that it was time for them to get married. They had a family tradition to find a bride. Take an axe and cut a tree in our farm and see where the tree falls, and search for your bride at that direction. But before cutting a tree, you should plant one in the farm and promise me to take good care of it. And that's what the father said. Well, the 3 sons agreed to obey their father. Each one of them planted a tree first and then cut one. The eldest son cut a tree that fell into the north direction. The second son cut a tree that fell into the south, and the youngest son fell his tree in the direction of the jungle. His elder brothers laughed at him and they made fun of him. But all the 3 brothers started their journeys at one time. Now the elder son went to the girl in the north, and he proposed to the girl he always loved. She accepted his proposal at once. The second son went to the south and proposed to his girlfriend for marriage. She really said yes to him. And Kiko went to the jungle and walked a long ways, but he couldn't find any humans. He was disappointed and tired too. So he looked for a shelter and found a small hut in the jungle. Vikiko was surprised to see it. There was nobody present but a mouse. Vikiko told the whole story to the mouse, but the mouse told him that he would not find any girls in the jungle. The little mouse presented herself to be, presented herself to be sorry, lost it because something got clicked. The little mouse presented herself to be Vikiko's bride. She started convincing Vikiko. She danced for him and sang a beautiful song for him. The tired Vikiko was well entertained by the mouse. As the dance and songs were over, the mouse waited for Vikiko's decision. She was looking at him lovingly. I'll take you as my sweetheart, said Vikiko. The mouse was very happy to know this. She promised him that she would wait for him until he returns. All right, well, all the 3 brothers had returned home. All the brothers described their sweethearts to their father. The elder brother again made fun of Vikiko, but he didn't mind at all. A few days passed by, and their father decided to put the brides to the test. He called his son and he said, I want to take a test of all the brides. Request them to bake a loaf for me. But the elder brothers agreed, but Vikiko was silent. He was worried, for he knew that a mouse could not bake a loaf. He went to the jungle. The mouse was very pleased to see him. Vikiko looked worried and told her about the kitchen test. She immediately jumped down and rang a small silver bell twice. Listen to the second hundred. Listening to the sound, Hundreds of mice came out from nowhere. The mouse ordered, "Each of you fetch me a grain of the finest wheat." To Vikiko's surprise, all the mice vanished, and when they returned, they had a grain of fine wheat with them. Collecting those grains, the mouse baked a beautiful loaf of wheat bread. All the three brothers took their loaves to their father. The eldest son presented his rye bread. The second son uh, had made brought a bread made up of barley, and Vikiko presented his white bread. The father loved all the bread loaves and decided for another test. "Now, I want each of them to weave something for me," and the father said. And so both the brothers knew that loved their beloveds were good weavers, but Vikiko, on the other hand, knew that mice cannot weave. Well, he went to the hut again in the jungle. The mouse felt that he was worried. She asked the reason, and the mouse immediately rang the silver bell twice. Hundreds of mice came in and sat in front of her, waiting for her order. "Each of you get me the finest fiber or flax." Uh, and obeying her order, all the mice vanished. And when they returned, they had the finest fibers of flax with them. Now the mouse weaved a beautiful piece of fine linen. It was so sheer that she kept it in an empty nutshell. Bakiko took the nutshell with him and came home. His two brothers presented the piece woven by their sweethearts. The eldest brother got coarse cotton, which was quite okay. The second brother, um, the second son, brought a mix of cotton and linen, which was a bit better. And then Vikiko put forward the nutshell. His brothers, as always, laughed at him. Their laughter faded away as their father opened the nutshell. He brought out the finest fabric of linen. Their father loved what Bakiko's bride weaved for her had weaved for him. "Now, you three may bring your sweethearts home. I want to meet them all. Bring them tomorrow," said the father. Well, the mouse was overjoyed to know that this, to know of this. She dressed well, rang silver bells, and ordered for a coach and 5 coachmen. Soon there arrived a coach of a nutshell and 5 mice drawing it. Bakiko was surprised to see this. The mouse sat in the coach with a coachman in front and a footman at the back of the coach. They started their journey to Bakiko's house. Bakiko was walking beside the coach. You may also walking through the jungle. They came near a town. There was a river flowing in between. Now they had to cross the bridge over the river, and as they were crossing it, a man came from nowhere in the opposite direction. He saw a bunch of mice coming on his way. He laughed and he stopped them all into the river. He stooped them into the river. Now Bakiko was very sad for the mouse, but the man laughed loudly and went away. He looked down into the river, but he found nowhere the mice. Saying this, Bakiko turned and saw a beautiful coach standing on the other bank of the river. It was being carried by 5 glossy horses. The most beautiful girl was seated in the coach, and Bakiko was pleased to see the beauty of the coach. He started walking towards his home. As he came near the coach, he realized that it was the coach of the mouse. The princess told him that she was under an evil curse. It had broken because Bakiko had accepted her as her sweetheart. They continued traveling to Vikiko's home. Vikiko's father and his elder brothers were mesmerized to see a princess as Vikiko's sweetheart. Both the brothers were jealous of him. Vikiko mm, Vikiko got the princess because he was kind, even to a little mouse. Vikiko's father blessed them, and they got married. They lived happily ever after. And so there you have it. That was a little mouse who was a princess. There we go. Thank you. Somebody stayed in all along. We still have a friend out there with a group in here watching. Appreciate that. All right. Hey, that looks like that was the time for the Bible with Briscoe. Actually, the daily bread portion of the program, which is brought to you today by the Bible with Briscoe 2022. The Bible with Briscoe 2022 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe 2022 is better. Jeremiah 24 through 26 and Titus 2. So don't forget to tune into the Bible with Briscoe 2022 for your daily reading of the Bible. Better together. That is today's devotion in the daily bread portion of the program. Now we're going to be reading scriptures, Acts 2, 42 through 47. And so, without further ado, Acts 2, 42 through 47. They devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching and to fellowship, to the breaking of bread, and to prayer. Everyone was filled with awe at the many wonders and the signs performed by the apostles. All the believers were together and had everything in common. They sold property and possessions to give to anyone who had need. Every day they continued to meet together in the temple courts. They broke bread in their houses and ate together with glad and sincere hearts, praising God and enjoying the favor of all the people. And the Lord added to their number daily those who were being saved. That was Acts 2, 42 through 47, which was pretty interesting. I like that one. Better together. That's right. Individually, you can be okay, but if you get with like-minded people from the church, you're better together. All right. Alrighty then. Hey, this year's been Shenandoah Briscoe. Got one more song for you. Hello, goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I said goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. This here has been Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning in to the Shen Show today. And as always, God loves you and so do I. So come back and see us tomorrow because, well, God willing, we'll be here. And we hope that you are too. Bye-bye.